Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to the channel, Tales from the Cryptmancer, where we feature content on play-to-earn games on the blockchain, such as Splinterlands. And oh my, what a glorious day it has been today. Keep calm and wake me up when September ends for sure. This is a September to remember and a banner day for Splinterlands. Wow, where do we even start? Well, let me start. I mean, you could probably just take a look at my Twitter feed and just follow the updates today just to see how crazy today has been. Let me spend this video kind of walking through today's news, today's happenings, and give you my take on what just transpired in, well, the last 12 hours or so. For me, specifically, if you are not following me on Twitter, definitely check me out on Twitter at MancerTales. That's where I publish all of my real-time updates around Splinterlands and my analysis and news that's breaking. So definitely check that out. But look at what's happened today on Twitter. It started here. I literally made it into Champion 3 at 9:54 Eastern, I think. So 1 minute before the season ended. It was literally advancing in the champion. I was just hoping the blockchain transaction posted before the season ended. It was crazy. I literally stayed up all night to get into Champion 3. It was so difficult. You can kind of see here how it went for me this season. We got the Champ 3. We were actually ranked 251 on the leaderboard for Champion League 3 with the bare minimum 3712 rating out of a 3700 rating. So just that last win that we got today propelled us into Champ 3. You can see here, you know, it was tough. I mean, we had just a little bit better than a 50% win rate on the season. The competition is no joke. Climbing in the diamond in the Champ 3. It is super hard. I don't have the best deck, and it's a challenge getting there. There are so many good players, all striving to get into Champion 3. And we have Proposition or Proposal 34 that was approved by the SPS DAO earlier this week. And that's going to go into effect, I believe, on Tuesday of the coming week, in which case rewards at the champion level as well as diamond levels will be higher based on the segmenting of those SPS ranked battle rewards moving forward. And I just don't know, I mean, what's going to happen in Champion through the season. Like, I am player in the Wild League 251 at the final minute of the season. So if you're able to get into Champion early in the season and compete in there, you're going to be in rarefied air, one of the very few. My guess is there's probably currently on the leaderboard more players in Champion in the Wild League than the Modern League. So if you're battling in Champion, you're going to get some very nice SPS rewards, would be my guess. I'm just going to be happy to try and get some diamond rewards on the daily focuses and get some end of season champion chests. And speaking of the grind this season, look at my ECR. It's up 10% now. I had this down below 1% this morning when the season ended, just trying to do everything we could to get into Champ 3. It was not easy. And yeah, you can see that win rate is not fantastic. But we burned it down. We're going to let it recharge here over the next 3 days or so in preparation for that Tuesday reset for Proposal 34. We'll rent out our deck for probably 2 days before bringing everything back in and being ready to go with 100% ECR. At least that's the plan, and that's the way it worked out this season for us. So we got some tournament rewards. That's nice. So here we have the season rewards for this season. We opened 47 champion chests. You can see here the value was $53.93. We got 655 SPS, about 8,000 merits, which is roughly 4 Gladius cases. and some reward cards. We got a legendary Oshana's, which is always good to see. Got Shwala and legendary and alchemy potions as well. So it's not terrible. It's definitely solid rewards. I mean, for 2 weeks worth of gameplay, $54 roughly in current value rewards is definitely respectable. With Proposal 34, we'll see what happens to these rewards moving forward, if they go up, if they go down, if they stay the same. But I'm fine with it. It wasn't mind-blowing from a reward perspective, but it wasn't bad either. So we will take it. And after the season ended, right, what happened next? Well, a couple hours later, after the season rewards hit, we had the RiftWatcher presale, and oh my, fireworks, shots fired here. There was actually a friendly contest that Splex.gg hosted, where they were asking for guesses for how long will it take the RiftWatchers pre-sale to sell out. And as you know, we're kind of dialed in here to the Splinterlands ecosystem, and we've been making some predictions lately because, well, we kind of feel like we've got a good handle on what's going on. And this was our guess for the RiftWatcher sellout period, and we guessed 1 minute. And just so happens that the pre-sale for RiftWatchers sold out 500,000 packs in a minute. It was about a minute and I think 39 seconds, roughly speaking. And, going with the typical contest rules of, round down to the nearest minute. Well, we got it right again. So we are 2 for 2. Firstly, picking the Ethereum minting of the Runas earlier, and now guessing the timing for the RiftWatcher sellout today. So we're on a roll. We're feeling good. We're having a good time, as Gank and Walking Keys would say. So you can take a look here at the RiftWatcher packs on the open market right now. They're roughly selling for $4. My guess is, as we get closer to September 27th, when the pack openings occur, my guess is this price actually will probably increase between now and then, and as those packs become openable. Because once the packs become openable, if voucher prices also rise in the near term, this could drive this resale price higher. So watch that, see what happens here. We'll see. But $4 for a $5 pack in the store plus a voucher is reasonable pricing for the first few hours of RiftWatcher packs being on the market. Remember, these secondary sale packs coming on Hive Engine don't include airdrop rewards, so just be aware of that if you do purchase any packs here in Hive Engine. That being said, wow, what happened next? What happened after the RiftWatcher presale sold out in a minute? Well, crazy stuff started happening. Nodes started selling. I don't know the exact number. I want to say over 1,300 nodes in Tranche 1 sold out today in a matter of hours. SPS prices pumped to over 9 cents as the time of this video. And as such, people felt the FOMO after RiftWatchers presale sold out and started shifting money into nodes, and it went fast. And what basically happened is Tranche 1 sold out by around, I think it was 6:30 Eastern in the US today. And you can see here, based on the license node white paper, Tranche 2 nodes are now going to cost you $5,000 in SPS, half of which is payable with vouchers at a discounted rate of voucher rates at $5. So vouchers now, if you're looking at nodes, are going to be worth $5 as a quote coupon. Again, it probably doesn't make sense to look at Tranche 2 nodes right now based on the price of SPS, but for sure, if you bought nodes in Tranche 1, let's say for $1,500 plus a voucher, well, you're probably pretty happy with that because you're getting SPS passively every day as well as vouchers, but also instantly the license node sales in the secondary market. You can see the ask price here is already over $2,500 The last sale price was 2,000 right around when the pre-sale sold out. So pretty much if you bought a license node this afternoon for roughly $2,000, well, you're probably up at least $500 or 25% in just the last hour or so. And it's probably going to go higher over the coming days. And let's see what happens with SPS and see when tranche 2 nodes start getting picked up as well. So a crazy day. RiftWatchers pre-sale selling out, node tranche 1 selling out, fireworks all over the place, no doubt about it. You can see here as well in this screenshot from Splinter Cards, we've got over 77 million SPS either burned or sent to the DAO, locked up in the DAO treasury, just from nodes in tranche 1. That's crazy. That's roughly 17% of the total liquid supply of SPS on the market. And oh yeah, by the way, there's a GLX, Genesis League Sports token airdrop that's going to be happening over 12 months. That's starting in October. That's also going to require staked SPS. So that liquidity is probably going to dry up even more, adding more pressure, upward pressure to the SPS token. Just insanity there. Look at the price here. The chart here in Splinter Shards SPS, we're a little below 9 cents now. We're at 0.881. You can see this chart for today. This is the 24-hour chart. We started the day, at 7.5 cents, and we peaked during the node rush here to just about 9 cents. So that's crazy. That's a good return. Let's keep it up. Let's see if SPS can start to soar here. Remember, we're in the middle of a bear market here, and SPS is doing some pretty wonderful things. Let's see if it can keep running this marathon and keep growing and climbing. And just when you thought it was safe to blink and take your eye off of Splinterlands, maybe get some dinner, maybe take a break. Nope, can't do that. We dropped the white paper for the Runa cores, the Runies, the NFTs that are going to be available for purchase on the Ethereum blockchain here. We got all the details here. We got the card stats here for the Runi in the game. It's going to be a max level legendary neutral card. Opportunity here, 4 melee damage, 1 armor, 5 health. It is slow, so it'll probably attack towards the tail end of every turn, but it has True Strike, so when it hits, it's not going to miss. It has Reflection Shield, and it has a Runi Resurrected Rebirth ability, which is a new ability which allows this card once per battle to resurrect itself. So its stats are a little deceptive here. It is a 6 mana 4/1/1/5, but in reality, it's a 6 mana 4/1/2/10 because it's going to be resurrected. And remember, well, I guess it's not 2/10. It's probably a 4/1/2/6, but it's still a great sturdy card with opportunity and True Strike. And remember, when you are resurrected as well, everything is cleansed from you. So if you have affliction or poison or any other debuffs, all of that goes away. So that is also a nice benefit for this card. Being a neutral, definitely can see this being played quite often. We'll have probably a separate strategy video on how to use this card and why it's going to be important moving forward. But there's just a ton of details dropped here for this particular Runi. You've got the mint process defined here. I'm not going to read you the whole white paper, but I will leave a link in the video description. If there's an interest, we'll definitely go and have a separate video on this, talking about the whitelist process, the timing, the cost, the use and how to stake it in the game, how you might be able to delegate it or rent it, and also the ability to license it and use it as your profile picture or PFP. Just a ton of detail here. We're not going to cover it in this video because this video would be well over 30 minutes if we did that. And I'm sure other content creators will also create videos specifically on the Runi white paper. But again, I wanted to walk you through a day in the life of a Splinterlands fan here. It's been crazy. How's it been for you? Were you able to participate in any of this? If you were at work or if you were sleeping, man, that's not a good feeling. So much has happened in just the last, 16 hours. It's been insane. Hopefully, you got all the nodes and RiftWatcher pre-sales packs that you wanted, or at least could afford, because let's face it, there's too much to buy. You can't have it all. And this is just the start. We've got Runies, we've got GLS airdrop, we have tower defense. Oh my, definitely keep calm. This is a September to remember. And we'll leave it here. Again, thanks everyone for catching up on the news today with us. Let me know your thoughts on today and what the future holds for Splinterlands. And until next time, keep stacking those stats.
That's